Seen in many ponds, lakes and rivers across the UK and many other areas around the world, coots are pretty easy to identify. The coot is somewhat of a stocky bird and is all black with a distinctive white beak, and the shield above the beak, which the old term bold as a coot comes from. It's a pretty noisy bird when taking off, as it splatters its feet over the water's surface. Its feet are pretty large, and they are slightly webbed between the toes for moving through the water. Coots can be very aggressive towards other coots, and have known on occasions to fight to the death. Sometimes, like here, we can see 3 or more coots fighting, and it can get very confusing which ones was fighting in the first place. Fights will break out over food, territory and mates, as well as parents guarding their young. However, for the non-breeding pairs, they have been known to hang out in the hundreds. Breeding for the coot is at any time that the conditions are favourable, and on occasions can produce 2 broods each year. During the breeding season, a pair of coots will fiercely defend their territory, and this aggression will be towards any other species that dare enter into its area. A coot will take over nests of other birds such as ducks, and unfortunately any duck eggs that lay there will be pushed overboard into the water. If all this wasn't fierce enough, the coot will, if needed, kill any young ducks that are sat on the nest that the coot wants to take over. Both male and female coots will take it in turns to incubate their young. The aggressive behaviour never seems to end, and if food becomes scarce, then sadly the adult coots may kill their young. Luckily for these chicks, food is plentiful, even if it does take several attempts for the chick to grasp the idea of eating. The coot is often overlooked by many people, and at the end of the day most animals become defensive of food, territory and its mates. It just seems that coots seem to have a smaller fuse. To finish with, enjoy a moment to see the caring side of the coot, feeding and spending time with its young.